Hey guys! Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. Guys, if you're ever sick or have a sore throat, this is a holy grail for you. It's gonna help you get so much better. But just to stop my coughing and to calm all that down, because that's not cute. On today's topic, I'm sure you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about things that we're leaving in 2022. These are just a couple of things personally I want to leave. As a community, there's some things here we need to leave, guys. Like, honestly, we need to. We're going to go straight into the first thing. Unequally yoked relationships. Cut it off. Cut it off. Unequally yoked relationship is like the worst thing you could have. It's like a leech in a sense. Hear me out. You're putting your energy, you're putting your time, you're putting your effort, you're putting your love into something. Not that you expect 100% return. You would expect something back. Like, there's different relationships everyone has in their life. You have maybe your partner, you have your girlfriend, you have your people that are your mentors, that you're still your friends. Everybody in that different respect has their own different input into your life. But if you are with somebody and you're friends with somebody, or you're in a relationship with somebody, or you have community with somebody who literally doesn't give you a return positively into your life, you kind of need to cut that off, because it's like you're continuously giving yourself and giving your time, giving your efforts, giving your love, but you're not getting nothing back, or if sometimes even getting less. You'll just continuously be at a lack and feel like, am I asking for too much? Am I bothering you for the bare minimum? You kind of want to keep yourself in a space where people are on the same wavelength as you. People are just as inspired or just as motivated as you, so that when you lack motivation, they can motivate you. Being a positive impact on your life, be it love, be it encouragement, be it they're helping you get better with Christ, getting better with faith. Like, there has to be something. Like, but if the relationship is unequally yoked and you're constantly giving and charging somebody, but you have nowhere to be charged, I would say in this year, try and distance yourself from that relationship, or cut that off if you see fit, because it's not the time to be charging somebody and putting so much into somebody and you're not getting anything back. Sorry, no. Make sure that you're giving what you're getting and not overcompensating for certain things that you shouldn't have to. Like, you deserve a community of people around you who give you what you give them. You're so deserving of everything at its fullest, and not something that it's, you know, at a minimum. This literally leads on to my next thing that we're leaving in 2022, and that is toxicity. Like, we are leaving these toxic relationships, these toxic friendships, these toxic business partners, these toxic establishments. Like, there is no room for toxicity in 2023. There's no need for it. Anything that doesn't literally bring positive vibes into your life is toxic. Like, if they make you pick up negative habits that you don't want to do, it's toxic. If they have you in certain environments that make you feel uncomfortable or make you insecure, is toxic. Like, just little things that are negative. Anything that makes you feel negative is toxic. Anything that doesn't positively impact your mindset, impact your physical, your mental, your spiritual, like, that is toxic. And I feel like we need to leave that in 2022, because we have so much ahead of us so we need to learn to, you know, manage what we're letting into our lives, if that's through what we hear, through what people say to us, what we see about the people, the community that we have, how they act around us. Like, we kind of need to be very careful in what we're intaking and manage it, because things can be very toxic. I'm literally shooting a YouTube video.
Hi YouTube. Hi guys.
That's alright, mate.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. How was rehearsal? But yeah, relationships that just are not positive in your life, distance yourself from them or cut them off. I feel like you know in yourself how much damage it does to you. Let me give you an example. The past 2 weeks I haven't been feeling well, like I mentioned. I've been a bit ill and I feel like it's just got me down. I think my period is coming as well. you know this time when you're just a bit groggy, you feel like a little boy, you're not feeling well, you're tired, things are just taking a little bit more effort. And today I was crazy unmotivated because I have not filmed a video in like 2 weeks. And today I literally spoke to almost every single person I have in my circle. And did I not rise up from that place of lack and literally sit in front of my camera and I'm here? Do you know what I mean? Like, you need people in your circle that are pushing you, that want you to do good, that are trying to pray for you, that want to make your situation better, want to give you good advice. Like, that's what you need in your circle, in your corner, in your community. You don't need toxicity, you don't need toxic people, you don't need toxic situations, you don't need toxic anything. Avoid it where you can. Like, literally ignore it, block it, shut it down. Like, you don't need to have that around you. Create boundaries. I was such a people pleaser, and I've really learned to not be a people pleaser because I've deeped how much of an effect it has on your security, like your your confidence. I'll be myself and be told I'm so rude, I'm so blunt, but that's literally how I was. I'm a nice person to get to know me. Hearing that so much made me think, oh, I need to be different, I need to change who I am, I need to be nicer, I need to be likable. And that turned me into a yes man. And like, I feel like toxic relationship did have an effect on me in that time because I was constantly told I'm the rude one, I'm I'm this, that and other, when it was like, I'm just being myself. I might not be as friendly and as giddy as you want me to be, but it does not mean I'm not a nice person. So guys, please, for your own sake and for your self-improvement, self-development, self-empowerment, leave toxicity in 2022. The next thing I want to leave in 2022 is fast fashion. I feel like it's time we stop buying clothes that are just cheap for the now. Stop buying stuff that are just for the now. Stop buying things that are for the now and actually look into sustainable items, things that you can actually have for years on end. Like, I've been trying to build my capsule wardrobe, like have sustainable items in my wardrobe that I know I can have for years on end. And I feel like I've always kind of been that person that's kind of bought quality over quantity. I've been a thrifter from very long. I don't know if you guys know like boot sales, car boot sales, but I love a car boot sale. So I used to grab a lot of my things from there, and I still do. That's why sometimes when I post content on my Instagram, I always get asked where's this from. I'm like, oh, I thrifted that like years ago. But it's so important to literally buy things that are good quality. There's so many ways that we can boycott fast fashion. It's good to have your basic colors. If you want to start building a time capsule wardrobe, start with your whites, blacks, your grays and your nudes, like those plain simple colors, because they will never ever go out of fashion. Like, they will never go out of fashion. Like, I remember there was a time where like lime stuff like this were like, oh, slime, you know, slime nails, slime everything, slime. But now like nobody wears this color. But I remember a time when that color was so in fashion, like everything was slime, but it's not like that anymore. Try and buy things that you know you can wear with so many other things, and you know you can wear it for days, years on end. Thing I'm leaving in 2022 is lukewarm Christianity. Like, we can't actually have one leg in, one leg out. Let's be realistic with this thing. And I feel like now is the time that the signs of revelation are actually showing. Like, things are getting more crazy. I literally saw something on Instagram the other day about how they want to create a factory that basically makes humans, like makes babies, like these little mini I'm gonna see if I can insert a clip or a picture here. These mini incubators that basically do what the womb does. Like, what's going on? Like, and in the Revelation it says like there will be an all-time high of intelligence and knowledge, and it's like, you can't play God. Like, it just doesn't work like that. Because that's just not how it is. Like, he knew us and our lives before we were formed in our mother's womb, but these lot want to now spin the block on that and just make humans for the world. Like, we are spiritual beings. We have a soul that is clothed with our flesh. Do you get what I mean? So our soul is a lot more than like our physical, but they just want to create physical, like without the whole God behind it, like the whole creation, the whole I formed in your mother's womb. Jeremiah 29:11. And what makes you think he's not gonna come back? Because when Sodom and Gomorrah was a thing, when the fallen angels were sleeping and creating kids with humans, then Nephilims, did he not wipe the earth? So what makes you think he's not gonna spin the block soon? Stop playing, stop playing, stop playing, stop playing. Like, I am a firm believer that God is coming back soon. I just think lukewarm Christianity is just not gonna do it. And as I'm saying this, I'm speaking to myself as well. Like, I hold my hands up because it's not easy, but it's not hard. Like, it's not easy, but it's not hard. And I feel like God is such an important factor of who I am. Like, guys, I will say this so deeply. Like, there's a lot of things that I would not be going, that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's the core reason why I even came back on YouTube. He's the reason why I got into modeling. He's the reason why I want to do so many. He's the reason why I want to pursue this life on social media so much. So it's like, how do you do things in life without purpose? How do you do things in life without vision? And where does it get your vision from? Where do you get your focus from? It's all from God. I mean, if you are, like, I hope that you maintain that relationship. And if you're not, I pray that this year will be the year that will be your best year spiritually, and a year that you will actually seek him. But let's leave the lukewarm. All the things I've listed as well with toxicity, toxic relationships and unequally yoked relationships, like, it's only discernment that will help you know that, like, these are the type of situations that you don't want to be in. He's the only one that will help you with that stuff. Like, will literally tell you, yeah, drop. Or you'll say a prayer like, God, remove people that are not for me, around me, and everybody will drop. Like you might even drop. He is so important. Like, I can't stress this enough. I can't stress it enough. If you only take one thing from this video, let the one thing you leave in 2022 is lukewarm. Just don't be lukewarm in 2023. Do not be lukewarm. Be hot. Be hot. Be hot. Be hot. Like, be hot for God. Be on fire. Be on fire. As I'm saying this to myself. It's getting serious, so take it seriously. The next thing we're leaving in 2023 is being afraid to post your content. Hello, hi. All my content creators, come here, we need to talk. If you don't do nothing for me, do one thing for me. Post your content. If it's YouTube, if it's Instagram, if it's TikTok, please post your content. Oh, no one's gonna want to see this. Oh, this is even good quality. I'll give you an actual personal, and I posted this makeup video. I filmed it in March, and when I filmed it and edited it, I was like, oh, this is really, like, bad quality. I'm not gonna post it. Like, oh, this is ugly. So I didn't post it. I just left it in my camera roll. And that was around March, February. So I came across this video that I basically had edited. I came across the video that I had basically edited and, like, abandoned. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, why haven't I posted this? Like, why didn't I post this? And I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna post it. I posted it. I kid you guys not. That today on my Instagram stands as my most... That video on my Instagram stands as my most viewed reel ever. The cornerstone that the builders rejected, the video that I rejected, now sits on my Instagram reels as my most viewed video. Do you understand what that means? Post your content, please. Post it. Just let it out, because you actually don't know what it's gonna do. You actually don't know what's going to do. And I'm saying this to myself again. Do you know how many videos I have in my laptop that I've edited for YouTube but I haven't posted them? And I'm here saying to you guys, like, this is what I'm leaving, this is what we're leaving, we're together. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what we're both leaving. And that video got 35k views in a day. I filmed this video in March and ended up posting it in August, and it's literally my highest viewed reel. Please post your content. Pursue what you need to do, because there's content creators out there that are buying houses, that are building businesses, that are changing the world, all because they decided to take the leap and post their content. Here I am talking to you, you're watching me, I'm posting this content. Post your content, please, I beg you, post it. This is the last thing and not the least thing that we should leave in 2022. BBLs, please. Let's leave the BBLs. Like, I'm not against plastic surgery, even though I do think that people should try and physically make the change on their body that they want to on themselves. Going to the gym is really good, but it's not really good for physical things. It's also good for your mental health. Like, working out releases endorphins that literally help your brain feel good. Like, it does help with your mental health a lot and helps how you feel with your emotions, your hormones. It's very good for your body. Is it worth putting your body through that much to basically just have a bigger bum? Like, I don't understand it. As much as I understand people have insecurities, yeah, I just feel like it's really, it makes me really sad when I see people get BBL, because it's like, did you really hate yourself that much that you wanted to basically go on a table and almost like die? Because I feel like anytime you undergo a major surgery, be it even child labor as well, like even like that is such that takes such a toll on your body, and that is done to bring life into the world. Like, you know what I mean? That is very big. But like, to go through surgery just to make your ass cheeks bigger, I don't know. Like, please, let's stop. Let's really stop. Let's try and dig deeper than our shell. And if it's a thing where you really want to change it, then hit the gym. Like, nothing is irreversible. Like, the amount of before and afters that I've seen on TikTok, like people that are really just transforming their body and taking the time to work on it. It's not only physical transformation that happens, literally mental transformation happens as well. Like, you become almost unstoppable, because it's like, if you were considering surgery and then you thought, wow, let me go to the gym and work out, you've basically reminded yourself that there's nothing that you can put your mind to that you can't do. Like, literally, you've literally changed and transformed your body into something that you prefer, something that you're happier with. And I feel like nothing beats that. It's not just physical transformation, it's actually mental transformation. I've heard people have died, I've heard people regret it. Like, try the gym first. Like, try the gym first. So guys, that's all from me from things I'll be leaving in 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below things you'll be leaving as well, so that I can learn from y'all as well as you guys take a 1-2 thing from me. Let's keep it yoked. Let's keep it yoked now. Share the tea. So things that you'll be leaving in 2022, share them down below so I can also leave them behind too. See you in my next one. Bye guys.